Yo, what's going on, guys? We're going to be playing some AP Cho'Gath, mainly because they buffed Rod of Ages. It was already a really good item on Cho'Gath, since of course it needs health, mana, and AP, and at a great cost as well, only 2,600 gold. So we are going to be rushing down Rod of Ages first. Everything else is literally situational. You can go for a Storm Surge, into Rocket Belt, you can pick up Azanias, you can go for Tank. Against their team, I'm thinking about picking up Frozen Heart, because Frozen Heart's still overloaded. And then we can look to go for some magic resist after that. So it should be a fun game. We have Arcane Comet, Mana Flow, Transcendent Scorch, Bone Plating Overgrowth, double AP, and Scaling HP. Since she's ranged, if we were to go for Second Wind, it probably would have been a bit better. She has Fleet. Cho'Gath's Q is a very low cooldown, so you do end up maxing it first. She's tanking my backline here. I end up kind of missing it. She's playing real aggressive. Kind of what you should expect out of someone like this early game. She doesn't outscale us at all. Not one bit. This is not a good matchup for Cho'Gath whatsoever. We kind of need to get these minion last hits. And I just take a lot of damage from that. You heal every time you kill something, so last hitting is really important for your sustain. That's a lot of the times you have to start with Q is to safely do it. Because you'll end up against some crackhead who's pushing you off the minions. And as long as we keep our health up, it shouldn't matter too much. Because then she'll die from gank. Because ultimately, she's playing pretty aggressive here. You see how she's taking the minions, and she's also easier to gank than we are right now. We'll get her with the W. If we can last hit with just a plain auto, that's what we want to do. Got her with the knockup. Yeah, she's dead here. She's literally just dead. She's got nowhere to go. I can freeze it from this position. She doesn't have TP, so good gank from the Nunu. Obviously, I wouldn't have fought it all in. Study Nunu on the minimap. Cho'Gath's all-ins are pretty bad till he's level 6. Early on, you're mainly just looking to poke and farm. Make it to 6, and then we can start scaling up. First item back, we'll get as much Rod of Ages as we can. Quinn, no Ignite. She'll be easy to gank again, I think. I'll go ahead and pick up Boots. We'll TP on back. I doubt she'll even ward when she first comes back. There's a good chance she'll just step up immediately. Nunu has the scuttle he gets to play off of, so even if she does ward, it won't matter. He goes in at the right time. We'll go ahead and auto into E reset. Yep, she's up. She's dead here. We're going to keep maxing Q first just because of the cooldown. Get over with the silence. The Q knockup. I don't know if she has flash or not. I'll ghost for this. This is bad. Yeah, Lily is kind of cracked. Her damage output is wild. So Quinn does have no flash now. I should be able to kind of just win this matchup at this point. Since she's no flash, she should be pretty easy to gank. Looks like Lily a reset. She wants to get scuttles and stuff. We can poke her with silence. Silence is about the same range as her autos. Yep, she's just gonna save her dash to dodge our Q, so I gotta be careful with that. So what makes this matchup so frustrating is it's hard to be offensive with our Qs because of that. Should take a turret shot. She's so screwed, dude. She's almost dead. Nunu could solo her without me here. Got her to the silence. I want to get her with an auto here. Yeah, she's dead. Nice. We don't even need to push here. This wave's going to come to me. And that's the downside. When you're playing super aggressive like she is, you're free to gank. And it's pretty easy for us to bait it. Let's go for... I can't really afford what I want, so I'll just pick up a Dark Seal. When in doubt, as an AP character, you have a little leftover gold. Dark Seal's always good. Health, AP, some scaling. It's not going to throw off our Rod of Ages too much because it's 2,600 gold, so effectively we need 2,900 gold compared to 2,600 since we got Dark Seal. Not a big deal. Her flash is still going to be down for quite some time. She's pushing up again. It's crazy. She's playing purely for solo kills. Alright, yep, she's dead here once that lands. Eh, maybe not dead. But she's low. She's really low. I should be able to handle it. Such a free gank is the thing. Cho'Gath takes gank so well. Get her with silence. Tried to auto into E reset on that one. Couldn't quite get it. Get her with the knockup W. I have my R. I do not have my Q up for Lilia though, so we can't quite kill here unless she kind of lets us kill her. She messed up her Q. Got it. Man, Xerath's wild. His damage hurts. No, he doesn't quite connect there. We get him into silence. He's missing a lot on me, but I mean, I am pretty low. I gotta run. I can't stay. I'm too low. It's not worth dying, giving up shutdown. My wave's pushing into them, so she's gonna catch a fat one here. Good job to the Nunu. I kind of like Catalyst of the Eons, but I'd rather spend more gold than not spend, than to spend less gold. In a different world or a different alternate reality here, assuming Nunu never ganked for us, we would simply be down a little bit of CS and be looking to scale. We wouldn't necessarily be getting solo kills unless she tries to dive us underneath turret. And you might say, well, why not max silence? Maybe you can poke her down that way. The main issue is silence costs a lot more mana and per level gets more expensive. On top of that, silence is a longer cooldown than Q. And she also has fleet. So truly like, poking her out with just raw silences would be a bit tricky. And you might say, well, just silence her, then knock her up, which is usually what you do with people. The problem is, since she has the fleet speed up, if I silence her and then she autos me, she's sped up. So me landing my Q isn't very realistic at that point. She might have rage quit. No, here she is. I need to use my R on something. Ooh, got the raw Q on her. That hurts her bad. We can kind of play from bush so she can't see the initial animation. The initial animation gives it away somewhat. She did a deep ward in river, so you can't really gank her from river for a while. Get her with the silence. Cool, cool, cool. I'll ghost her down for this. I think I can do it. She's slowed, and we still can't land the Q. That's what I'm talking about. It's just not realistic when someone has fleet. It's such a good counter to Cho. We'll just play it off. Use the edge of our Q to attempt to farm with. Yeah, that's brutal. Got her a bit with my Vorpal spikes. We're healing off the minions as well. Yeah, she knows Nunu's here, but we can slow her down. She may or may not have flash. We'll see. Gets the knock up. Nunu just needs to kill it. Nice. Very nice. I'll try to help with this. It's kind of tricky because my abilities. You need to avoid the Q-tipper. Yep, okay, now we can run her out of juice. Nice. She flashed our knock-up, that's bad. Xerath doesn't have the damage to kill Yon, there's no way. We should just back off because Quinn's going to be here. Got her with silence. Ugh, this is so dicey. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Get the knock up on Xerath and we run. We just reset here. I have TP. There's no need for me to bleed a shutdown. Nunu has Leandries. That's awesome. It's a really strong item on Nunu right now. Their team is mostly magic damage. They're triple AP. And their top and center are behind. I'm going to have to kind of lean more into armor since since I'm up against Quinn. Neither one of us have a lot of CS with how she's playing. Look to get her with an auto here. She lets me. Alright, just keep stacking up our R every time it's up. Noon is about to get turbo pinched. I can't save him either. Got with the slow and a silence. She didn't try to juke that one. I could have just thrown that one true and it would have landed. I'll push her in. It's actually easy for me to play with it pushed than neutral. At least at this stage with Lilia dead. Boop. Catch her out with some silences. She's starting to lose some health here. Tanking the minions, trying to auto me. Yeah, she got cannon there. Try to poke her with my E. She steps into it. Oof. So tricky, man. You have to ban Vayne. It's completely unplayable. She does more damage than a Quinn does. Every time R's up, we'll use it on a minion. Keep on stacking it. We can do that 3 more times against non-epic monsters, non-champions. We'll still be getting the permanent stack from it. Nunu's secured so many Void Grubs just by us kind of fighting turrets. These Void Mites will spawn. They tank turrets and also do some damage. We also have extra true damage on hit with our autos against turrets. Let's just take the plates quite a bit faster. Oof, got the Q. There we go. That's some damage. Scorch plus 439 plus Arcane Comet. Her fleet's on cooldown. Catch her. Ooh, this is bad. I had to ghost pretty early on to get away from Lilia. Yeah, and I can't really get away from her. She doesn't have R, but I mean, she's still Lilia. At this stage, we can commit to going full AP, or we can kind of just start going tank mode Cho'Gath. I think since our team's so damage heavy, we might as well commit to full tank Cho'Gath. They have lots of AP and AD. I think Jack shows best here. Heart still wouldn't be bad, but it's by no means necessary. Like, when are we ever going to get to apply? We're playing against a bunch of ranged characters. We're never going to get to auto summon, or very infrequently. I'll head over to drag. Teammates can stall it. And Herald is up as well. I don't have any vision on it. Okay, cool. It's still up. I can use my R on it for 1300 true damage. Yeah, I'll get this. Thanks for the leash, Xerath. We could just let her take turret at this point. Just focus on getting the neutrals, dragons, heralds, and whatnot. Because it's not that hard for them to kill us if Lilia ganks with how fast Quinn is. She's looking to run now. We're all kind of mid. I don't think they outscale us at all. They don't have a very good answer to kind of Yone. They don't have any hard suppressions or displacements really other than Quinn Dash. Quinn Dash could give him some issues. I guess I'll take that. Oh, she got me with her stupid bowling ball. This is a bad fight for us. We just gotta leave this fight. It's just too much. Once Cho'Gath's in a fight, it's hard for him to get out. We we can't just do a whole lot of skirmishing against these ranged characters. And we can do that 2 more times with ultimate. They have a fair amount of auto attacks with Quinn. Got with the silence. There's the Q. I held on to it, tried to get her to dash. I was hovering my cursor where I figured it would put her at the end of it. She ended up not using it since I was holding. Oh, she flashed it. Oh my gosh, you see how fast she is? Nunu was slowing her. Nunu's tier 2, she's tier 2s, and she actually got away there. Even though she was being slowed. Wild. New slow is really strong too. I'm gonna roam off here. I'll go mid. I can TP top if I need to. Diving turret shouldn't be an issue for us. I have enough armor off plated, chain vest, and 480 extra health off R right now. Senna's looking to get a ward down over here. I don't think she quite did it. Nice. I'll ghost. I'm on the Senna. So she's slowed, silenced. I R'd too soon, however. Got the knock up on this guy. That sucks. I didn't get an R stack for all that. Another knock up on Cho'Gath. Quinn sitting on the split. Dang, dude. I can't get out of this turret. I'm getting perma CC'd. Quinn's on her way. She might actually cause some issues here if we stay. Yeah, Yon literally walked right into her. That's crazy. We knew exactly where she was. Someone even besides me pinged it, and then he literally just walks right into like the most likely place she could be. John R couldn't even save Ezreal. That's wild. Not a great fight here. We're all kind of low. They're poking us down too. We can't. If we're doing a fight for a sustained period of time, we're oftentimes going to lose that because they have 3 ultra long range characters and we only have Ezreal, so it's hard for us to take those fights. Instead of Jack Show, Force of Nature might actually be better. We're in too deep though, so we'll get Jack Show and then we'll get some more movement speed. With their burn effects and the Cho'Gath repeat Rs, Force of Nature should be pretty good. Extra magic resist. Oh, actually Kaynix, because we have a bunch of bonus HP. Forgot about that. Kaynix one of the best for big HP tanks because it's percent based. Even though it did get nerfed this patch, it wasn't by that much. It went from 20% max health to 18%, and it's a 15-second cooldown versus 12, which isn't that big of a deal. It went from being an S++ tier item to an S tier item. Oh yeah, Cho'Gath's putting the heat on me here. Oh, nice. Okay, I just want the I want the dragon. We need Drag Soul, man. Earth Drag is also really freaking good on Nunu. We could definitely take mid turret after the dragon. I have Herald. We could force Quinn to group off that. She'll be wasting her time mid. Why is he hitting me with that crap? Alright, kind of need to leave my Herald. I'm getting hit by random nonsense though. Alright, I want to get inside of it. Nice. Alright, here we go. We can even knock them up with the Herald, which is kind of sick. Apparently we just went past where we needed to be though, which is rough. I don't know how the Herald missed the turret. I like slid right past it. The Herald's got a really small hitbox. I was right on top of it, just didn't count it. Dang. Got to be really precise with that. Oh, unfortunate. At least we did get an R stack out of it, but obviously not worth. Still can't afford Jack Show. Screw it. I'm going Canic. I have Goose. Might actually be able to get to them. If I don't get CC'd. They're so fast. The Senna speed up is for real. Very strong. My silence missed. I'm too slow. Got the knockup. There we go. Thanks for the stack, Senna. Appreciate you. Banshees almost feels like it would be good on us if we could afford to buy silly items. They've hacked down a lot of turrets, but we do have drag advantage. We just got to keep playing for drags. Oh, nice. Got with the silence. Yeah, Nunu can take the kill. I don't care. Doesn't matter. Might actually be better on Nunu at this point because I'm just a tank. They're too slippery. If they had truly like melee characters, Leona, Ornn, like Xin Zhao, things we could actually hit, gold on us would have higher value. But yeah. Oh, she lived. I didn't even think about hitting her with a Q because I just figured she was kind of guaranteed dead there. Get the double knockup, get Yon out. As long as Wrath doesn't press R and kill him. That's warded. Wild. She lived there. She must have flashed. Alright, I'll press R one more time. That's the last time we can use it against non-epic monsters. We're now getting 1200 bonus health from it. Lily is on 4 Prance stacks, moving 527. She's moving 330 with Nunu slow on her, but then she's sped up. Something. The Nunu slow decays really fast. Like it's a big slow, but she went from 330 back to 550 in less than a second. My R's not up, and I don't have Canic. Yep. Whew. Being big, man, it has its disadvantages. You can't dodge a skill shot. Oh man, this is really forced. Yon's one of our main engage tools with his R. He can close distance. It's kind of tricky for Nunu to get in there when they know where he's coming from. Just stay alive, play for drag. Baron's somewhat worthless for us right now. Sure, we can't push in a turret, but we don't have to at the moment because we still have the drag soul win con. I have Canic now. Cool, cool, cool. He's giving us 796 shield. That's pretty good. Quinn's on 2 full items. Yon's only on 1, so we'll see how that plays out. Nice. We're not going to use our R here. There's no point. We're already full stacked. I think I preferred Herald before. I think Herald was better. Now, getting into it, trying to turn it around, and also to even land it, it shouldn't be that high risk. I don't know. Like, obviously, we're slightly off, but still, man, that's pretty dicey. It'd be a guaranteed hit if we hadn't gone inside, I suppose. That's fair. Alright, nice, nice, nice. How much health is that per stack? 120 health per right now. It gets up to 160. We should go for Dead Man's more movement speed or Force of Nature. Force would be good. This is bad for me. Oof. Lily is ridiculous. Senna's getting kind of tanky in a weird way. My silence did just about nothing to her there. So much crap. It feels like we're playing an ARAM. They got the good rolls. Hurling nonsense at us from that far away. Me or Nunu has to come in from behind. If we're going to team fight, it can't just be front versus front. Either me or Nunu has to go in from the side and come up behind them a little bit. Because running at them is not even possible anymore. Senna snare, Senna slow. Seraphine snare. Xerath slow, Xerath stun. There's just no way to actually get in on them. So if me and Nunu aren't on the sides, there's no reason to even step up, really. We need to get Nunu that scuttle so I can find that angle. If it's still up. Oh, Lily is doing it. Got the knock up silence. I can't do crap about it though. Lily is turbo broken right now. Thank goodness for Kanik. Didn't actually take damage from that. And we're actually healing a lot because the 150% base health regen. We're at 9 health regen per second. So not taking damage from something and healing instead is pretty nice. They're trying to split. They know they lose if they run a true 5v5. If me or Nunu gets in on the side, they're kind of toast. Quinn's on the split right now. It's kind of problematic. I guess I'll play split. I'll play split and TP if Nunu finds a flank. What is happening? I'm literally not there. And Nunu based, and our team said, now is the time. But why? That was horrible. Holy crap, man. That is brutal. They get Baron off that. We just push mid. There's no point to contest it. Nunu isn't even going to be able to close enough to press Q on it. It's going to get walled out by a CC. I don't even think they had to use ultimates to win that fight. Because our team decided 3v5 is the time to do it. Luckily, Baron isn't our win condition. It's not even their win condition, to be honest. Their win condition is me and Nunu just trying to walk at them. And they're hoping they can chip us down enough. Or their win condition is Yon and Ezreal simply deciding trying to fight 3v5 is the way. Dragon up in about 1 minute. That'll be Soul for us. I don't think Soul will make that big of a difference. For us, it's mainly we need to get to them. It's more so them just not getting a dragon. That's what's important here. Oh, I got a flank. Nunu needs to start coming in on the flanks. He's faster than I am. Janna is not pinching him. She's in her own world, bro. She's literally so deep behind him and then ran away as I was pushing him into her. It's crazy. Okay, Seraphine's no R at least. Drag is coming up. That's free drag. She knows I'm here. Got him with silence. She missed her Q. Why is no one pressuring her? Oh, he's low. That's why. That'll do it. Got her with silence. Ghosted. Caught her with R. I just can't move, dude. I'm going to have to swap into Merc Treads. I'm being CC'd forever. No, we got to leave this. Get dragged. John is toast. Getting burned up. Xerath Leandries. I don't have R. Nunu just needs to smite this. That's going to be really particularly helpful for whoever's trying to stop Quinn on the split push. Having that extra bit of damage. Like I said, for me, Nunu, it's only so good because we have to be able to get to them. I can match her, have Nunu come in from the side. I also have TP to where I can get in on an actual team fight. I'm not going to use it to show up to a fight. That makes no sense, though. Nice. Quinn's pinched. She's doing quite a bit of damage there. Jan had R. 3 items versus Ezreal's 3.5 items. Plus we have Draxel. That's weird that we even had to use Janna R. She was even Nunu frozen hearted, so she was missing 20% attack speed. Wild. She's going to be on 4 Prance. She's got Jack, so she's very tanky. We have to have Ezreal to help us kill this chick. Waiting for the Nunu snare. She ended up flashing. Xerath's in a rough spot, trying to help. Got her with the silence into Q. Q missed, but I got the Krugs. Slow onto her. I'm about to press R, and yep, we get the stack. Not bad. We're scaling. Alright, whatever. I wanted Ezreal to walk through with me. He decided to stay. I was gonna escort him out of there. 2 of them are dead. There's 4 of us here. If we play it smart, we should be able to take turret. Okay. Maybe not. I got obliterated. Holy crap. Took too much damage from turret. Since Nunu has Frozen Heart, I don't want to get one. I'm pretty sure they don't stack. Could get Randuin's for the Quinn. Unending Despair is pretty good. It does scale off your health. The argument for Jack-Show is still there. Or even possibly Heartstall at this point. Let's go Deadman's. Grab this. We'll sell boots for Merc Treads because we desperately need it. If we really want more tenacity, Sterix isn't bad on Cho'Gath. But at the same time, it's the extra AD it gives is only so good. You're mainly getting it for the fat shield because the shield is based off of your bonus health, which Cho'Gath has lots of. I'm going to go sit on the split here. We need to take Baron if we're going to push a wave in. We should win Baron fight with Drag Soul advantage. Yone has to show up though. If Quinn shows bot side, I'll go walk over there and I can TP into this fight. Janna positioning is wild. They did burn Lily R at least. I'll ghost for this. Oh, this is bad. Dude, per auto, Quinn is chunking my head off. Like, bro, what is this auto damage? You would think I had 0 armor magic resist built right now. Yeah, there you go, Xerath. That's good stuff, buddy. Come on, Nunu. Whoa, let's go. Keep it going. Got slow. He's dead. He's got no way to escape here. We can just push mid, take inhib. That's really good. Senna must have max ult damage in her kit. Because her autos were... It was hitting like she had Bork, but she doesn't have Bork. Crazy. Yone decided Baron, soloing Baron's better than taking an inhib, when having an inhib is effectively better than Baron. The whole point of Baron is to get inhib. We needed him there. We couldn't quite take it in time. Got over half itself. Oh well. My R isn't going to be up in time for me to R this. Now that I should be the one tanking it, Yone's going to do full damage instead of half damage against it. I'm not going to buy Mej. It's not worth. We'll just sit on what we have. Pick up Force of Nature. Final item can be Sterix. Titanic is still good for tanks. It was nerfed so much it kind of ticks me off that Sterix is fine by me. Where the heck did she actually go? I wonder if she was in the edge of the bush and we didn't see her there. The Elder's very important. It's much better than Draxel itself. She doesn't have magic resist. We'll see if Nunu can pull this off. She got a speed up off something. Yeah, this is bad. This is really, really bad. Oh, this is terrible. Down goes Quinn. I'm getting focused by the Senna. Xerath's also there. Ezreal's dead. What the heck was slowing Ezreal? Was that just Senna slow? Xerath doesn't have Rylai's. The Senna did 3,000 damage against me. It's incredible. I'm going to have to get Frozen Heart here. Just in case Nunu's not alive. The slow on it is ridiculously good. Yone's feeling the need to split push even though we can easily win team fights. Is very frustrating as a tank player. If he groups win team fight pretty much guaranteed. Getting inhib for Elder, honestly not really worth it. At least in solo queue, because now they're going to get picks on our team. Oh wow. Does he live? Nope. He at least traded off decent. Janna decides, you know what, I'm going to try to 1v1 someone because I'm Janna and that makes sense. It didn't quite turn out for her, unfortunately. Unlucky. She wanted to visit the scene of the crime. They get Elder. She shows up there 15 seconds after. Maybe she was trying to stall their backs, but there's no way Yone could possibly end there. I mean, if Yone was actually grouping, I might even consider buying something like a Knight's Vow. Knight's Vow to take some damage away from him. Final item, Unending Despair would be good. Randuin's would be good. Senna does have crit. Can her autos even crit though? She did 385 on that one. We have to play this slow. They have Elder. What other item could I go for that would be better at this stage? Ooh, nice. Got the knockup on her. Put silence on Lilia. We need Nunu to come in from the side, not from the front. Yone isn't here though, so we kind of have to be smart about this. Yeah, we really need someone to come in. Got it to silence. Oh, Lilia, that's rough, man. I am on Ghost here. Got a knock up. Run down Quinn, I guess. Accidentally autoed that crap. I gotta go back in. Senna needs to die. Hey, buddy. Down she goes. Hey, Xerath, you're not paying attention. Or maybe I'm the one who's not paying attention. That is wild, bro. Oh my gosh. I knew I should have kept running. I figured maybe she goes around the other way to cut me off. Maybe I was on a ward. That's terrible. Oh man, we need some kind of item to counteract that. She is healing quite a bit, so I guess I have to go Thornmail. This is one of those games where you wish you ended up getting Heartstall at some point just because it keeps dragging on forever. Yone ended up not catching anyone in his R. I'm not saying he should, like we should expect him to. That's why that fight went the way it did. No one really died when he pressed R. Nunu isn't quite finding the side flanks that we need at the moment because I can play the primary front line for our team and he can play engage from the side or the rear. If Yone's having to be primary engage, it makes things dicey. Oh, jeez. Yone has to use his R defensively, and he still might die. That's great. Yeah. Dude, he's got like severe Yone syndrome. He just goes in, wants to make a play by himself 1v5. He's going to solo lose the game. That hurts. Yeah, there's a good chance we lose here. Seems like Senna can kind of just auto our turret from a distance. Oh, the Nunu got the silence. We got to turn for Quinn here. That Nunu engage was so freaking important. Oh, okay. We're just not going to land anything. We need to leave. Holy crap. She's moving quick. I want to type in chat, everyone follow Yone, he's special. But if I type that, he's going to intentionally try to lose, even though that's what he already looks like he's doing. So everyone just needs to kind of just follow Yone, because he will try to 1v5 in a 42-minute long game when everyone's full build. John is trying to solo Senna. Very cool. She didn't learn her lesson last time from trying to solo people. Like, dude, these guys have to be duo, right? If they're not duo, they need to start duoing together. We'll have a good time. One of them can run in and die by themselves, and then the next one can. They can high five over that. He's going on the split by himself. We're going to lose Elder again, probably. If they actually go to it on time. Oh, we can get her. Nuna's able to stay on top. Her speed is... We can do this. We can do this. I actually missed... No joke. I missed my Q there. She's that fast. Holy crap. I want Elder. I want Elder. I do not want their full poke comp getting Elder while we have Baron. I have my R for this. Got her with my... Oof, you gotta die, buddy. Okay, we shouldn't really be chasing Lilia too hard. We can't keep up. Got a silence. Got it. Alright, let's take Elder. We can't end. We can't end here, but we can take Elder and get inhib. Or possibly get inhib. Holy moly, dude. I don't have R, so Nunu actually has to smite this with his Q or something. Ezra's gonna get Zurath. Nice. He's gotta be careful. Quinn's gonna be there. Wow, me and Nunu are taking this super slow. I think he held on to his Q so he could smite it that whole time. It's dangerous if he ends up using it. Alright, we should really group on Baron now. We might have enough minions to actually just take this turret, to be honest, with the cannon. Unless Senna kills it in 2.5 auto attacks as support. Yeah, we can't. We can't. We just take Baron. As a support, Senna can kill cannon in like 2-3 autos, which she can do in about 2 seconds. If that's not power creep in the support position, I don't know what is. Like what seriously, what's the difference between her and an 80 carry? The difference is she infinitely scales, has hard CC, and the longest range in the game, while simultaneously having AoE utility on multiple abilities. AoE heal, AoE shield. Got the knock up into silence. Oh, this is mine, ladies. Nunu took, feels bad. I'm gonna TP in. We can do this, I think. Just me, Nunu, and Yone. This Yone's not particularly good, but he is still Yone. And he needs to go in like right now. I'm taking turret. Yeah, that's GG's. The win condition became we have to follow Yone or we lose the game. And we're sticking to that. He's got all the damage. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Ladies. Boof. Not bad. Not bad at all. Super long game. Happy we could clutch it in the end. We'll take a look at damage dealt, damage taken, and runes. Looking at damage dealt against enemy champions on tank Cho'Gath in a lane where we can't really hit our opponent. We did more damage than a Yone. Incredible. Ezreal ended up doing the most on our team. Quinn, Senna, and Xerath did quite a bit for the enemy team. Lilia ended up not doing too much. I think her main issue is it was comp based, to where if she actually tried to tank, frontline, or engage any of those things, she'd get focused and die. So I don't think it was necessarily her fault. I think it was just more as a comp. If they had a Leona, they would have been much better off than a Senna in the grand scheme of things. They needed someone who could get in there and get their hands dirty, or an Alistar. Looking at damage taken, we took the most. Oh, not even the most. We took the second most in the game behind Lilia. If we count self-mitigated, of course we're going to take the most. So let's take a look at self-mitigated. We took 130,000 self-mitigated. Nunu did 112,000 self-mitigated, and Lilia 93. So yeah, we easily took the most in the game if you count self-mitigated. And then for runes, high value. All in all, Cho'Gath top. It's a bit of a slow pick, very pokey, a little scrappy, a little bit early on. You got to be patient till 6. Got to be patient for ganks, stay alive, keep your health high enough to even take a gank. Ultimately, he is good in team fights. There's no getting around it. His team fighting is tough to play against. With that being said, I do think Cho'Gath should be rewarded more for playing well. The fact that he gets bigger in size and it makes it impossible for him to dodge skill shots is incredibly frustrating, and there should be some kind of mechanic that he has to give him some form of counterplay, whether that's a Banshee shield that's on a high cooldown or just a temporary speed up would be really nice, because his kit to me really feels outdated back from a time in League where things were much simpler. But in a day and age of now where seemingly every champion has CC, hard CC, or can access an item that's fundamentally good in their kit that applies CC, such as Rylai's, or even a Bork slow, it's very, very challenging to get to anybody ever. So it is what it is. All in all, Cho'Gath is decent though. If you guys enjoyed this Cho'Gath video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what champion you want to see next down in the comments below. My name is King Sticks. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.